G'day everyone, just thought I'd do a quick video about how the garden's going. Again, not much has changed in regards to our plants, our potted plants, but our sweet potatoes that were in this area, which you'll remember from previous videos, have all started popping up again in the most unlikely places. So yeah, we'll see how they go. Oh, the neighbour's dog Lego. Hey beautiful, how are you? Hey, I did some grooming of her and I thought she'd never like me again, but turns out she's still friendly with me. So the flowers are starting to come up, thankfully. It's beginning to worry. This new bed here, well, this bed here, I've put in some tomatoes from the other bed that was over there, and I've got some beans. These are borlotti beans, which you can dry and then rehydrate and mix through soups and, you know, like your 3-bean mix kind of thing. So super high in protein, which is awesome. These are my zucchinis. I've got some little zucchinis coming up, which you can see in there. They're so cute. Uncle Glenn, if you're watching this, the plant that was around here with the funny leaves, turns out I think it was a daikon radish. No idea how they got there. I don't ever remember ordering any radish seeds. But yeah, anyway, it's gone. My corns are coming up. So then at this end of the bed, I've just left that so I can succession plant some, but they're doing quite well. My raspberry, this is the heritage raspberry. Got some more raspberries coming up on it. The Atherton raspberry, it's quite invasive. It's actually coming out from underneath the bottom of the pot, as you can see there, and then there. So I've got to find somewhere to put that, and I think I'm going to put it in one of those beds, or that bed over there. Garlic is still going in amongst the flowers. So yeah, my garlic's still there. Oh, I don't think I'll be growing that again. Nasturtiums going bonkers, taking over everything. I planted some more carrot seeds along here. You'll remember this used to be the potatoes. I dug all them out. And then my capsicums going strong, got some flowers on them, that's awesome. The snow peas, they haven't given up, they're still trying. Go little fellas. And then over here, this is volunteer lettuce, because I had a whole bunch of lettuce that had gone to seed. You might remember, had some go to seed, and it's just popping up again, so that's great. This is a bunching red onion. You can see it's got a red base. It's a bit like a shallot, but it has a red base. And I planted some seeds for some more to come up all around the place. The lettuce is just going out of control. Some beans that I planted. These came out of the wicking bed. I wasn't happy with the way things were going in the wicking bed, and I wanted to conduct an experiment to see if they'd do better in better quality soil. And I've got heaps of flowers and stuff on them. Carrots still going strong. Getting some really strange shapes. But yeah, the butter crunch lettuce that I had here started to bolt. We weren't going to eat it, so I was giving some away, and yeah, we just didn't get to eating it in time. So I've got some flowers coming up on my blueberry plant. Let's see if we can see those. Yep, flower there. We've got bloody spiders. Oh, spiders. The wicking bed. So we've got some lettuce, perpetual spinach, and the beans that I transplanted some from there to that bed over there as the experiment. But that's what's left. I did see a little bean on, yeah, there you goes. We got some little beans going. So we'll see how they progress. This bed, ripening tomato tomato. It's a bit of a vine, that tree, that plant. So, and then some different types of taro. Asparagus bed didn't end up dying back, so I just cut it all. But getting some asparagus out of it. I missed this asparagus. Ended up getting too tall. It's probably about 18 inches, maybe 15 inches long. Missed that one, and missed this one too. Really doesn't take long, a couple of days. I'd forgotten to bring the clippers out with me, and they just went Burko. So had to trim back the tomatoes because they just got so thick that you couldn't see the base of the tomato plants, which meant when I watered, I was actually watering leaves. So I had to trim back the laterals. So this is a lateral here. Bollocks, hang on. So this is a lateral. It doesn't get fruit. So as you can see, I've actually cut some of the laterals off this one already. And you can see how they're getting spotty. That's because there's not enough airflow around them, and they're starting to like get mildewy and stuff like that. Everybody says, oh, you shouldn't water from the top of the plants, you know, water underneath, and that's all well and great, but we've had a lot of frickin' rain. Can't tell me, I can't control that shit. Got a citrus that I had to repot that was out the front. Bought a new orange. It's a dwarf late navel, and it's got some flowers on it, so we'll see what happens there. My poor finger limes, really struggling. Bought a new apple, which has got flowers on it and stuff, which is great. In the back here, those two there, they are they will come to me. Ground apple. Anyway, it's a tuber, and you can eat it like an apple. Yacon, that's what it's called, a yacon. So then I've got down here, I've got some jicama. So again, it's a root vegetable. The leaves, the seed, pods, all of that, they're actually really poisonous. The only thing you can eat on that is the tuber. And then over here, I finally got some comfrey, because when you decompose the leaves, it's actually a really, really good fertilizer. And then in the middle of this, you can't see it, but there was a piece of ginger in there. So that is the sponge loofah gourd. This is the veggie spaghetti. I did see a little fruit on that earlier when I was out here. So that's looking positive. I dug out the squash and a whole bunch of the cabbages that I had in here. They weren't doing great, and I wanted to put some good quality good quality medium potting mix in there. These guys are called a guinea bean. That one doesn't have any leaves on it, but this one here is coming. There we go. They've only just sprouted. Took forever. And they are going to grow up really, really tall, like the loofah gourd. So I've ordered some more Rio mesh to finish off the trellising. These are sugarloaf cabbages. Again, I'm not holding much hope because it's getting quite warm now, but I wanted to give them a chance. Had to reposition this basil and this basil because they were under here and here, and we're just in the shade, and they were just dying off because they weren't getting any sun. So I need to stake these tomatoes. So the asparagus pea is doing quite well. It's all in there. My leeks, I don't know how they're going to go. We'll see. Sage is loving it. Just like Macca's, I'm loving it. Can't say that advertising doesn't work. The beetroots doing well. Eggplants. This medium, which I've discovered I bought from our local landscaper, is absolute shite. How beetroots are doing so well is beyond me. But yeah, it's absolute shite. It's just too hard. It's just solidifying, and the roots aren't getting through it all that well. So this is the bed that I've got 2 different types of raspberries. This bed is going to contain those raspberries. So at this point, I'm just chucking in sticks, and these are the offcuts from the tomatoes that I did this morning, and the squash that I ripped out. So yeah, so I'm just going to let all that compost down and then cover it with really good medium. The sweet potato bed. The sweet potatoes are coming through, as you can see here, but also are the pea shoots from the microgreens that I was growing in the house. So yeah, we'll see what happens with those. Alright, so that's just a really quick tour, and I actually have another video that I'm going to post, that I'm going to do and then post separately, just giving you guys an update in relation to my health. So yeah, cheers.